Paano ka nag-mature sa relationship mo with your family or your family in general in the last, 10 years since nag-work ka?
Not sure. More on siguro sa money management, financial matters. It's been a problem with the family ever since kasi. So yun, then nag-grow at mature. Like, I realized na pa din ako makatulong, mga expenses and so on. Then I have my own expenses. Then there's something that we can balance together na provide ako sa kanila pero hindi naman ako mabe-burden on my own. And like, syempre may mga gusto akong gastos and so on. Like, I help whenever I can. Yeah, ganun bagay. Then, in terms of maturity, like, ah, siguro yung mas open lang kami sa isa't isa na. Yeah.
Mas
Like,
naiintindihan
before,
mo na sila ngayon.
oo, yun yung tamang term. Yeah, mas naiintindihan na. Like, di ko magets bakit nagagalit si tatay ko sa ganito, si nanay ko naiinis kapag ganito ginagawa ko. Then over time, realize mo, yeah, ganun kaya pala. Those things.
Oh, nung bata
Yeah.
tayo, hindi natin maintindihan. No? Ba't ang stricto-stricto mo? Bakit lagi mo pinagsasabihan? Bakit sumisigaw ka? Parang ganun. Wala kita nag-aaway. Ganun.
Yes, exactly. Mga ganun.
Tama. Oh, ako na-realize ko rin yan eh. Nung um, bata ko na, bakit ko ba minamadaling mag-grow up? Na-realize ko ngayon parang, dapat in-enjoy ko, mas in-enjoy ko muna yung pagkabata. Parang masyado akong seryoso for my age back then. Anyways,
Yes.
that's another story. Um, Anong ma-advise mo sa mga family na laging nag-aaway?
More on find the root cause. Ano yung pinag-aawayan niyo, ano yung trouble. Then, from there, kung nakita niyo na yung root cause, try to solve it. Then, pag hindi niyo kaya i-solve together, ask for help. Yun lang naman. Of course, kapag may problem, kailangan fokusan yan. Kailangan i-solve. Then, pag hindi kayang i-solve, there would be many people willing to help you out, especially kung mga kamag-anak mo or your neighbors. Yeah, basically, it's a community. We're a community here. Everyone's supposed to be helping each other out, right? This is the only way na mag-move forward tayo. Yeah.
Ano yung number one or two communication methods mo or payo mo, no? How to effectively communicate na regarding mga problema sa family para
Just,
pero hindi siya nagiging confrontational o hindi siya nagiging antagonistic. Parang how do you communicate with your parents or your kapatid na hindi siya nagre-result into more away or more problems ka na.
I think for me, hindi siya confrontational but we rather face it head on. Or siguro, not head on na sa buong grupo. Like, kausapin mo, kayong mag-isa lang, one-on-one muna, no, tao. And I think it's the same with regards sa family, sa workplace, or sa kahit anong group of people naman eh. You just talk to each other one by one first. And kapag hindi na-resolve, you might bring in another one in sa family. It might be your father, or your mother, or another sibling. Or kung ano, isama mo na yung... Yeah, I think just keep it within the family ko sa family lang. Kasi mas lalaki yung issue kapag sinama mo na yung mga lolo, lola, or whatever. Yeah. I mean, these issues will usually fix itself by its own naman eh. Basta na-bring out mo na may nakita kang mali, magiging conscious na yung tao or kung sino man yung tao. Mapapansin mo na hindi maganda yung pakipag-usap niya sa kapatid or sa mother. Marirealize niya yun once na ma-point out mo. Then, they will change it over time. Magiging conscious sila doon. They will change their attitude or yung perspective nila.
would you say na, nagustuhan ko yung sinabi mo doon na kausapin mo muna sila one-on-one. Huwag mo muna i-publicize yung problem. I think you would say na yun yung one of the most important, no? Na
Yes, yes.
thing about communication is that kapag i-confront mo yung tao, whether it's family or friends, one-on-one muna, wag mo muna like sa ipagsigawan sa lahat ng ibang members, you know, para hindi
Yes,
siya
yes.
nakakahiya o hindi siya, ah, kumbaga, parang hindi nagmumukha na pinapahiya mo siya or ah, disparaging, kumbaga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alam mo mali siya, pero uh, you need to point it out in a good way para hindi siya ma-offend or what.
Mm,
Kasi syempre pag na-offend yung tao, mas magiging conscious siya or ayun nga, gaya sa'yo, mapapahiya siya, pakiramdam niya, tulungan siya ng mga tao, which is not
mm,
good.
mm.
Ang mangyayari niya, magiging parang kampihan eh.
See. Okay. So last thing,
Okay,
ano yung last piece of advice mo sa mga taong um, magpapamilya na o mag-start na mag-family? Ano yung things na kailangan nila i-look out for, ganyan, tingin mo?
things to look out for is kapag hindi na nagsasalita yung kasama mo sa'yo, I think there's something wrong with that. I mean, communication is key talaga. Lagi lang kayo mag-usap. Hmm, lalo na kung nandiyan naman kayo sa isang bahay, di ba? Just talk
Mm,
to each other daily or at least share the meals together. That way na nakikita mo yung details ng tao na kung mapapansin mo bakit siya may sugat, bakit siya may iba yung parang nangihina yung itsura and so on. Those
oh,
things. Like, just be attentive of each other's concerns and needs.
mm,
Yan.
nice. So very
Mhm.
good. Oh. Gusto ko yung sinabi na be attentive to each other's needs, no? I think that's
Mhm.
part of listening, ano. A lot of
Yeah.
people, I think, they want to talk and talk and talk. Gusto nila sila yung pinakikinggan. Pero listening is definitely a very rare skill sa panahon ngayon kasi with social media, gusto mag-comment lagi, gusto
Mhm.
humirit lagi, you know. So that's very, very good, you know, and very, very needed sa society natin, not just in the family. All
Yes.
right.